getting ready to do an AViwear. I like this. Oh, this is good here to right here. Let's clean this up a little bit. It's okay. No, it's fine.
We can do more boxes.
Do me a favor and take your glass and put it down the floor because we can't hit the table. Any noise, that one, the noise on the table.
I need
good.
that one, so I can take it out.
I think it looks good with
Hand me that. Yeah. Hand me the other one.
We're live right now. By the way, welcome. We're behind the scenes. We're doing AViwear Timelines of Success. This is a really fun one. And we're going to have Patrick Shannon and actually Deborah West.
Dan. Just Dan.
Just Dan?
Dan Shannon, it's fine.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Dan Shannon. He's Irish, right?
Yep. Daniel Patrick Shannon.
And we're behind the scenes right now. And we've got Deborah West. I love that name, Deborah West.
Thank you.
Especially from living in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Good Western name. So we're going to go live on the podcast right now, and we'll start timelines. I do want to bring up my questions, even though I do the same questions all the time. I still have to go up on questions here. And I didn't bring them up. Okay. I should, before I start, I usually have the questions loaded. So anyway, we should talk while I'm doing this. We're not messing up.
All right.
Tell me a little bit about how your drive was up here from Las Vegas. Drive up?
Yeah, beautiful drive through the mountains, through Mono Lake area.
Oh, you went at 395?
395. That's Mammoth is our second home.
Oh, really? So you went over to Mammoth?
Yeah.
95 is quite a bit faster.
Yeah, but it's beautiful there. Trees, mountains, a little bit of snow still.
Mono County is a good place. I actually won an election there once.
Did you?
For assembly, I was activated. I won the entire county.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I won 3 of 5 counties. I lost the seat.
So you're a politician.
Well, I was a vice mayor of Modesto when the war broke out.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah, we're because semi-professional skiers. We ski Mammoth is probably our home ski resort.
Mm-hmm.
Tahoe and Tahoe Snacks and Salt Lake City, and then the Epic Pass. We're avid Epic Pass members.
When did you start skiing?
Oh, I think when I was 18 years old, Washington, D.C. A place called Liberty or Charnita.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been there once, and I haven't been back. It was only 800 vertical feet, and from there went to bigger mountains, and couldn't wait to go west.
Hmm.
That was my dream. Go west and seek your fame and fortune.
There we go. So we're all set now to start the podcast. This is behind the scenes. I'm setting up. I always like to try to set up and show people what we do to set up. So, Dan, let me start with Dan.
Yep.
So, Dan, today we have Dan from AViwear, and we have Sharon West, right?
Nope, Deborah West.
Excuse me, let me start it. Today, see, this is behind the scenes. You get to see this. Today we have Dan Shannon from AViwear and Deborah West. And they have a neat new product, but this is about Dan's timeline, and he's been sort of the innovator, the inventor, and it's just an interesting timeline. So tell us about your timeline.
All right. Began a long time ago when I lived in Washington, D.C. From there, I was into electronics, model rocketry, and built a computer. It took me 2 years in electronics class, and then went into electric creative organ, light organ, and everybody invited me to all the parties because I had sound to music, and that was like the first situation of electronics, and I was heavily into that at that time. But my real thing was I was into drag racing at a Boss 351 Mustang.
Oh, I love 351.
Oh, it was
what color was it?
It was blue with silver with I like blue and silver and white interior.
It had the scoop and the black along 350.
351, yeah.
Big engine.
It was, I would do a quarter mile. It was running 13 seconds. And it was a fast-moving machine. Got 1 to 4 miles per gallon. And when the gas crunch hit, I think I had to go to aviation fuel.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you're building glasses. That's your business right now. But what got you to building these glasses? First of all, tell us about the glasses so people understand what you do and the innovation and where it is.
Okay. Well, to begin with, this is AVI. We're AViwear. We're audio, video, eyewear. What we've done is taken audio and a combination of video and put it between your eyes in a format of sunglasses or glasses. We went one step further from there. We went into goggles, and now we're going into helmets. So we'll have 3 formats for the company. We're in the wearable technology business. We're the latest entry. It's a billion-dollar industry supported by GoPro with the helmet cam company, and also Google Glass. So we're somewhere between the middle of them. We made it in a form factor of glasses and goggles, and with earbuds. So if you want to communicate, instead of just filming, you have communications through Bluetooth, and you'll be able to talk to your friends while you're driving, bicycling, hiking, skiing, boarding, whatever your thing is. And you're there with constant communications and all music. I'm an avid music lover.
So that's going through Bluetooth, right? And it's
yes.
in here, hooked up.
Audio streaming, yes.
For skiing and going down, you can go ski together at the same time and talk to each other?
Well, we can at least have the same music.
The same music?
Same music,
okay,
yeah.
It's going off.
Uh-huh.
But eventually I could see you could talk. Well, no, because you don't have a boom mic.
Right. What we're working on is also a walkie-talkie phase of it, so we can talk to several people, communication through Bluetooth.
Right, through Bluetooth.
Uh-huh.
Right. So
through your iPhone.
Somehow you'd have just a receiver right here, because the mic can pick up, condensing mic can bring in.
Yes, there's a built-in mic inside here also.
Oh, you know it sounds.
Yes, sound
so
too.
You could easily.
Yeah.
That would be really interesting.
So it's a all combination, all in one piece. It's lightweight, it's bendable, it's non-breakable. We have nose guard, which is a silicone sleeve. We have a silicone sleeve here. We added earbuds that are separate. You can detach them if you want them as a pair of glasses, like I have. Now it's a video camera only. You add this, and it's communications.
Wow. So on that, can I see the glasses?
Yes, be my guest. Here we go.
Yeah, look at the glasses. What we have right here is a set of glasses. Like you said, they're flexible and they move around. By the way, if you want to see the glasses, go to timelineofsuccess.com or AViwear. It's AViwear.com. And you can see the glasses, and they're really, really very sharp looking. And they don't look like the Google Glass.
No, we don't have the interface, and we don't have the camera to one side and it's sticking out. We have it direct between your eyes where it should be.
And you have them on right now.
And you have them on now, yes. We're videoing everything.
So the magic number, what do they cost?
Okay, they run between $99 for a basic model up to $349 for the new Bluetooth video model, which we have.
So which model is this?
This is a new Bluetooth video model. Just came out with almost 3 years in the making. The hardest part was taking Bluetooth and video and put it into a light format into a pair of sunglasses, as you see there, and make it non-breakable and very light.
Oh yeah, very durable.
And very durable. And so with that combination, because to get all that electronics into the small format was the most difficult part.
You know what we can also do is we'll hook onto our page, Timelines of Success, some of your little YouTube clip too, on top of this
Okay.
one.
The snow
Great.
dancing.
And the snow dancing.
Yeah.
You can go to see the snow dancing. So very good, very interesting. So how does a person evolve to be able to come up and have a company? So Deborah, you're the president. Deborah's over here. She can't really see. You can see her if you look behind the scenes, but watching Dan, and they're very close. So Dan invented it. Deborah, you became the president. So how did you get there? How do you come to a point where you create something so cutting edge?
Well, we used a GoPro to do our filming. We do pairs synchronized skiing, whereby we call it snow dancing. To a couple left right turns like East Coast West Coast swing, dancing basically on snow. And our goal was to bring it into the Olympic format, and we're trying to bring it into Sochi in 2014. It just didn't happen at this time, but we're still ready for Korea coming up in 2018, whereby 22 countries will have pairs, preferably men and women, and just like ice skating, you go on a 300-foot course, all lit up with music, and you basically do a dance routine in the snow with the skis. So to get a sponsor, we decided to sponsor ourselves through the AViwear. And AViwear GoPro was a great idea, but unfortunately it was on top of your head, and it was just hard to operate, and it didn't look good, especially when we're trying to do our dance routines and so forth. But having the camera between our eyes, we can watch each other,
Right.
and we can get that. So we created this whole thing around snow dancing. And you'll see us on several clips, Budman for You if you go on YouTube. and I'm the Bud Man. There you go. She's Bud Light. Affectionately called Dan the Bud Man. I've been the Bud Man for about 30 years or so. Yeah,
Are you in stock car
great.
racing?
Oh yeah, NASCAR.
NASCAR,
Dale, Casey Kane, the whole crew.
That's good.
And so what we do is a routine, and we use NASCAR jackets, and you'll see us on Mammoth and Tahoe around the world, heavenly. We've been noted at different times in Europe and Verbier, New Zealand. We've skied there for people. So we do a routine. In the meantime, we got back to the glasses. We wanted a light format. We wear sunglasses quite a bit in our routines, and we very rarely use goggles. So we found the sunglass idea with the camera was awesome. But I always have to have music. Back when I was 18 years old, I sort of created a Walkman by using a cassette player and these big headphones on your head, yeah, and with a battery pack and a motorcycle battery in the back, and playing your tunes. So I've been having all sorts of Walkmans, iPods, and everything else over the years, and so I had to have music. So just to have a video between your eyes was great, but adding the music just made it. So hands-free, no wires. And that was the best part. Just put them in your ears. Stick this
and
on.
then play for what, 8 to 10 hours, you say?
10 hours of
10
music.
hours.
Just curl them in your ears,
Long time.
and you can answer the phone, or phone comes, just press the button. You want to change a song, you just press the button, and you're all set. You got your tunes. They want a video, you just press the button for video, real quick and easy.
So going back, I
Yeah.
want to just know how you actually, I know how the ideas and the thoughts. So what other businesses did you have before you got to this technology?
Okay, before this, I was in a retail store, had of all things a waterbed store back in the 70s, and created the waveless waterbed, sort of inadvertently because there was a need for it. Instead of having a jiggleization or a wobbleization that people over 40 didn't like. My clientele base was a lot of them over 40 and 50 years old, and I took an airbed, filled it with water, and created the waveless waterbed, and that started the company up even bigger. Sold that business and went into building houses and designing.
So how did you get into building designing houses?
I needed a house. And so when you need something, you begin, and I got hold of a contractor and showed him the style of house I wanted. He showed me a couple plans that he have. And then I had friends, or always have friends in construction, and I said, well, can I bring in my drywaller? He gave me a price. Can I bring in my kitchen cabinet guys? He gave me a price, the carpet guy. So I had various subs that would give me great prices, and I had my first no money down deal. In fact, I made money.
Because what year was that?
That was 1976.
Oh, back then you could get your retail price.
Yes.
In fact, I came from the construction industry, and I remember we used to get off brand new houses for under $7,000.
Wow.
Because it was based on the when you break it away from the development, the lot. AC, we had acquisition construction financing. So that's sort of what you're talking about, where you borrow based on the finished product, and then you take your draws.
Exactly.
And you can build house after house. That's how you build subdivisions, how a builder gets going,
Mm-hmm.
until you get an economy like 2007 and 8.
Well, let's go back to 2004. It was great.
Or, or anytime it's appreciating, it's really good. Or just even neutral. It doesn't even have to appreciate. It just has to be. You have to have a small profit.
Well, since then, I built over 500 homes.
That's a lot of houses.
Yeah.
A lot of homes.
Over all these years between Arizona and Las Vegas, Nevada, we're hometown.
Hometown.
Homes.
So you're from Las Vegas. We know that. Usually I introduce and start from Las Vegas.
Okay.
But I'm a little off today. It's one of those days. It's usually we also record on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and this is a special in Resident, which we have Coach Chris.
Say hi to Coach.
Chris, he was in the earlier episode. He's up here being quiet. Had a long day. So that's good. It looks good here. So what is your next step? What do you see over the horizon for this business and for yourself? By the way, you're a serial entrepreneur also.
Yes.
I can figure that out for all different businesses.
We love sports, and we love to travel. And with the glasses, now we can film our adventures and our stories, all just with a touch of a button. And you don't need to have your camera along with you. That always helps.
Right.
But we're developing a more than a video format where we've gone into communications and entertainment format all in one. And that we found it separates us from GoPro. GoPro is a great camera on your head, but however, by having the communications, the phone rings. Okay, great. You want to answer the phone if it's business or it's personal. And you just tap the phone and you answer it. So your music stops, the phone conversation comes in. We wanted more. So I woke up one night and I thought of live broadcasting. Wow, we can do a FaceTime reverse.
Just like we're doing here.
Just like we do live broadcast, the same thing. But I'll be able to ski. You could call me on the phone. I press the button, and you'll be able to see me through my eyes, seeing out and seeing through the trees, going through the mogul, skiing down, and going all the way to the bottom of the hill. Or I might be at a concert. But then I woke up another time, and the police department have the problem like we have in Ferguson. When you just tap the button, photograph, it has a built-in mic, it records everything. So then we thought emergency personnel, like the doctor can't see you, but the emergency personnel can. You press the button, you see the person there, he has cuts, bruises, lacerations, whatever be the case, and you see the EKG, you see the machines all set up. The doctor can call in and see everything from his cell phone through yours, through your eyes.
Right, that would, I could see applications for that in the military too.
Yes.
Especially out forward in the battlefield with the medics, like you said, to be able to talk directly to the surgeons who are on the field.
Very true. And real estate, once you can't see the house. You've been trying to see the house for 3 or 4 days, and your realtor goes out, presses the button, takes you on a live reality through the house. Now, do you want to come see it?
It's funny you said that because my wife just started a blog finally. We've got a web page. It's already got really high SEO. But she's starting to take little clips, just little clips like you said,
yes,
of just different things, subdivisions, areas, and then building up those names and posting them on blogs. You can do the same thing.
Now we'll have videos.
Yeah,
quick, do 1 minute, 2 minute videos real quick. Send it through the cloud. We're setting that up too, so it'll be all done.
The cloud is definitely a way to go.
Yes.
And that's through your phone, though. It's through Bluetooth and Wi-Fi to your phone.
Yeah, it's going to transmit from here through your smartphone, and then smartphone to the cloud. And so they're built and made together.
That's pretty advanced systems all working together, but they do work.
Yes.
Easily.
Yes.
So when are we going to see these in the Apple Store?
I would say within a year.
I'll tell you, you'll hit a home run. If you hit that, when you hit the Apple Store,
yes,
it'll be all over.
Yeah.
And they don't have GoPro there.
Well, we're actually looking at AT&T and Verizon first because they carry all the smartphones, Bluetooth phones.
Right.
So they'll have a display and set up with the glasses, so it'll be accessory to your smartphone.
And these are, just in closing on the first section, these are super, super well built, fine pieces of eyewear, and more than eyewear technology. Yeah,
we use a TR90 non-breakable, virtually non-breakable plastics. I wanted to make sure they last. And the nicest part of it is the lenses are interchangeable. So I have a whole drawer of great $300 to $500 glasses, but they all have scratches in them. And you wear them till you just can't see anymore, but you don't want to get rid of them. Here, you just pop out the lens, just as simple as this. See?
It's a heavy lens, too.
Yeah.
Is it polarized?
It's polarized UV 400. We have actually 7, 8 different lenses. You can go Revo blue, yellow. We have transitions. In fact, you're holding the transitions right now. This is going to be the first indoor-outdoor sunglasses. So for security and police is great, but also for people going in and out from the house to the pool, back into the house, or driving. So they're fully polarized.
So if they're doing a stop or going in with other people involved, they just hit it and turn it on, and they're all done.
They're all done, yeah.
That's good. Well, it sounds like you have a great product that we're going to see a lot of in the next year or two.
Oh, it's going to be exciting.
I haven't seen any yet out there other than the Google Glass.
Uh-huh.
Is this any competition with Google Glass?
Google it's different. Google Glass, they have an interface with the computer. We're worried about having the interface. Basically, there's enough problems with you can't touch your cell phone when you're driving, but you can touch these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but on the Google Glass, you can't have the interface. It's going to be right in front. And as soon as somebody watches the text or sees a video while they're driving and have an accident, you got a whole different can of worms.
There's already been a ticket in Southern California. One of the first tickets, I think, was on Highway 55. I read that.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody got a ticket.
On a Google Glass.
On a Google Glass.
Yeah.
The very first one, an officer came up and saw Google Glass.
Well, currently 46 states have outlawed cell phone. That was another reason we came up with this as a communication device.
The technically, it has to be hands-free.
Hands-free,
like
yes.
This. Very good. So finishing up, that's kind of an interesting oversight and how you evolved. You came from a sporting background, all the things you've done. So you got answering Great background.
Thank you.
So, Dan, going on, we're going to do my favorite part. We're going to get to my bottom line up front questions.
All right.
So this is the big question. Now we're going to do this. This is for the podcast, so you can pause if you want to, and you can see behind the scenes us making this. And you can also take this promotional because we both own this production 50-50 by the agreement.
Okay.
People don't realize that when we do these, that both parties own them. You can take this, you can download this, you can create any kind of clips you want to or share it or use it.
Great.
It just helps everybody.
Okay.
Better, we'll call it SEO. So my first question is, do you use a Mac or PC, and what type of phone do you have?
Okay, I use an iPhone 5S as majority of all my communications because I'm always on the go, and it seems to be the most convenient, and that's why I wanted the glasses to interrelate with the smartphone. We're calling them now like smart glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And besides that, we use for most of our downloads and sharing, we use a PC. We have several PCs. We download all the data that we picked up from our videos and crop them, clip them.
We're going to have to get you over to the Mac side.
I'm sure we do.
We talked to the president here, Deborah, and she said they have plans to go into the
Absolutely.
MacBook Pro or the Air and go over transition. But you use the iPhone. You were talking earlier, I thought was unique. It said really you use the iPhone for almost everything.
Yeah, even texting overseas and to the manufacturers and stuff.
As we were talking, you went right up online right away and did a Google search when you're checking on the product instead of using a computer.
Oh yeah, it's having Google and asking questions and getting replies. I use that quite a bit for a lot of the answers.
Very good. So, what is your favorite technology? I could guess.
Wearable technology.
Wearable technology.
Yeah, a new multi-billion-dollar industry. They're expected actually to go $55 billion within the next 3 or 4 years. Is all the projections right now.
I'm going to ask you a specific question. You're talking about the wearable technology. What are the challenges you have? You got a great product that looks really good. It probably costs a lot to develop it. So we've talked about the lean startup in other episodes. This is not a lean startup because you've had to develop a functional working product. So what's the next step? It's getting it to market?
It is marketing. We're still about a year away from my ultimate product, but combining the Bluetooth and video together was the greatest hurdle.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get two formats and into a small area and still be lightweight, because the prototypes before that were large, almost the size of a quarter going around the sides. So it was way too heavy and it was way too bulky.
So right now you're selling this online?
Yes, we are. We just started. The Bluetooth video just been online. We have four before that. Video only, from 4 gigs to 16 gig, actually 32 gigs. We have Bluetooth, which will communicate with your smartphone. Doesn't have video, just Bluetooth, and that will connect to Siri, so you can get directions and get everything together. Where you go and talk to people and get the Wall Street Report and so forth. We'll also have our flagship actually is the video 16 gig with MP3 player built in, so we have music, your favorite tunes, you can do 500 downloads, and you have the video when you want to do the video.
So to make the
To make a video, yes.
To watch it,
yeah.
just to make, because there's no screen. You can just produce the video.
Yes.
You've got 8 in these right here.
8 in these right now, and we can go up to 32 gigs.
32, right.
Yeah.
And it's getting smaller and smaller and more affordable. So what the next question is, though, you have online. Do you go to shows and sell the products right now?
Yes.
So you're busy. And now you have to develop a sales. You can have it inside sales or outside sales.
We have developed both. Right now, we're handling inside sales through e-commerce site at AViwear.com.
Okay.
And so we have the formats layout. We have videos, testimonials. You'll find it's also unisex. We design the glasses to look good on men and women. So if you women out there, if you want to go shopping, you can't remember what you want to wear, just touch the button, photograph it, make sure you got the price, tell me what the price is when you photograph it, and you're all set.
So you can put a clear lens in it too?
Clear lenses or transition lenses that we show.
Transition would be good.
Indoor, outdoor.
So next question is, what is your favorite quote?
You Only Live Twice by Ian Fleming.
That's good.
Yeah.
Once
when you're born, and once when you're about to die.
That's when you live, huh?
That's when you live.
So what's the meaning of that? What's in between those times?
You have to enjoy life to the fullest.
Right.
Every day is precious, and as we get up in age, you don't realize it, but it's getting more and more precious every day.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
It just, in your memories, you wake up, you have, we ski a lot. We ski 50 to 100 days a year around the world. And our favorite place everybody wants an ideal vacation is you leave from Las Vegas, you start there, fly to Tahiti, and go diving there and take in all the beautiful splendor of Tahiti and the beautiful colors in the waters. Then you fly from there to Auckland, New Zealand. From Auckland, you fly to Christchurch. You stay a couple days there. Great, fun people. And you ski there at Christchurch with Mount Hood. Then you fly or drive down to Queenstown, and there's 4 great ski resorts there. And wonderful people. Yeah.
That sounds like a good vacation.
Oh, it's
so
a
you know
trip.
what?
Yeah.
We live in vacation land right here. How many ski slopes? Coach, you're over there.
Coach.
16,
yeah.
around the lake.
And he can do it at a good price, too. He
That's
coaches
right.
the price.
You don't have to be rich to live rich.
10 cents on the dollar?
Yeah, it's good. We live in a great place. Reno, we're even just up the hill into California. It's real nice. And you live in Las Vegas, of course.
Yes.
And I tell you what, I wouldn't run a business in any state that has an income tax anymore, especially with a global reach.
That's true.
Just
That's
like
a good
Apple.
point.
Apple moved here with their headquarters for 49 in the United States.
Did they?
Their
Okay, I
finance
wasn't sure.
headquarters
Okay.
here. Yeah, all their accounting and finance.
I thought it was Ireland.
No, they're national. They're an island.
Yeah.
So they're not, for the United States, they're here
Uh-huh.
for the accounting hub, and then just a few hours away, you get into 3 hours. You get over to San Jose, 3.5 hours. But there's a lot to do here. It's more affordable. It saves. They collect. And they run all. I think they run their investments here. They've got so much money. The money they collect within the United States stays here. Outside the United States, I believe it goes to Ireland. So that's how they run it. So
Yeah,
you'll see a lot of Apple people from time to time. And we have a big Apple plant going in.
Excellent.
And they just announced a lot of technology here for maybe someday manufacture these back in the States. Probably not, though. Technology is.
Well, it's a possibility. We're looking right now in manufacturing in the United States. So we have most of our components are made in the United States, and our chips are made here, and our cameras are made here, and our processor is made here. And the rest of it is assembled and put together in China.
Along with the Apple computer.
Yes.
They make the processor. They send it over. Very good. So your favorite book?
Let's see. Moby Dick?
Too busy. I never did come up with a book. Didn't you have a book? That's right. We can pause.
Yeah, No Money Down, Robert
that's
Allen.
right. It was No Money Down, Robert Allen.
Yeah. No.
You followed that system, didn't you?
Oh, very. In fact,
500 houses.
that's what launched me into building houses. I wanted to get No Money Down.
You know, just speaking of that, just an idea that I build houses too, but it's really, once you get going and understand the concepts of construction and have some good people, the no money down part is actually easier, I think, with new homes once it moves.
Yes.
If you understand how the bank financing works. It's a little tougher now, but it used to be much easier. And then you get them going and you build money.
Yeah, usually if you could do 2 parts. You can have, if you want to do No Money Down, you can go private. You can build probably 20 to 25% under market.
Right, and then you deliver, depending on the market, if it's going up or down, and if it's appreciating while you're building, you're getting extra money.
Exactly.
Based on the lot. Very good.
And you get it your way.
So what's the best advice that you've ever received?
Best advice. I got to think about that one.
I'm sure you've got something out there, best advice. No money down.
Well, no money down. Live life to its fullest.
Live life to its fullest. Just over
Every day. Try to plan your weekends and trying to make every weekend count if you're a weekend warrior. And during the week, be around your friends and family.
Yeah. Well, that'll fit into the last question as we go into the tying it all together. We've got a couple minutes left. So what do you enjoy doing on your off time? I think you already told us that, but you're actually working.
Sports.
Sports, right?
Yeah, we jet ski, we swim, we got scuba dive. In fact, we've taken scuba diving several times to Great Barrier Reef, and that was exceptional trip. Tahiti was a great place to dive in southern Baja in Southern California.
Well, you live in Las Vegas. You spend time in Mammoth. But what do you like to do in Las Vegas?
Debbie loves to hike. That's one of her favorites. Yeah.
Red Rock.
Red Rock, Mount Charleston's one of my favorite places.
Red Rock, Mount Charles. Wow. That's good. You know, Las Vegas is kind of a fun place. A little hot in the summertime.
Actually, just near water and you're fine.
Right. If there's any water in the lake left.
That's true.
Well, we go down below the dam.
Right.
Willow Beach. It's cooler water. You're in beautiful canyons. You'll see hot springs just bubbling right off the rocks.
How far is that away from Boulder City?
30 minutes, yeah.
Just down
From
the
Lake
river?
Mead, yeah.
From Lake Mead?
Yeah.
So there's a road down to the river somewhere?
Yeah, it's one road, Willow Beach, and it takes you right down. And
I've
it's
never heard of that. I'll have to go next time.
not too many people know about it. In
There's
fact,
hot springs?
maybe
Yeah,
you'll see 15
falls,
boats.
waterfalls coming
yeah.
out of the rocks like showers.
Little trick, you know where Bishop is, of
Uh-huh.
course. Just south of Bishop, there's hot springs that
Right.
people don't know about.
Yes,
Only-
I've
you
seen
can
that.
go out and bathe and have a fun time. In
Yes.
fact, I'm going down there next week. But the locals, people can't find it. You have to know where it is because
Right.
no one tells you. So
Yeah.
Probably similar, just little secrets.
Yeah, no, everybody wants to go Lake Mead, which is fine, or the gambling or whatever they're doing in Las Vegas. We just find our weekends during the summer when it's hot. Just go below the dam. The temperature down there is about 65 on the water temperature, so it's a little cool. But they have Lake Mojave, which we can also keep going for. We can jet ski 50 miles a day to 100 miles a day, and
Oh, right, yeah.
just keep going forever.
Huge lake.
Yeah.
How long is Lake Mead?
Lake Mead is 1,000-mile shoreline, so it's probably one of the
It's a
largest.
very
men-
long,
yeah.
long lake. I mean, I've flown up and down it. It's huge. It goes forever. You
And
can see it. So in tying it all together, this is the most important question. In tying it all together, our timeliners are the folks who listen to this. And we find a lot of people who listen to this, believe it or not, are baby boomers in this program. So we have some demographics, not all. So what would you say is the most important takeaway from your life that you would pass on to them about how to live your life? What would you say? Or mantra?
your mantra, just live. If you live for the weekends, live for the weekend. I mean, that just seems to be everybody's working hard, and the weekend comes up, plan that weekend, and go someplace different.
Do things. That's good.
Do
Just
things,
don't
yeah.
get stuck in a rut with your job.
No, job can be fun. If you got to. That's why we got into this business. You got to have fun with your job. Building houses are fun, but this is great. We can travel around the world and videotape it and show people our product. And now with the new transition lenses, you got all different high quality lenses you put in, great sound, everything all in one, and it's sort of a compliment to each.
Right.
And it's the next step, and we're enjoying the travels and telling people about it. People look at us a little strange, like, you're a Google Glass or you're a GoPro. I said, we're right in the middle. And so you want to capture
No,
that.
that's a perfect way to describe it.
Yeah.
It's,
So, yeah, you want to capture the action, and you want to create the formats what you want to do, and then you want to send it out. So capture, create,
Share the
and share.
memories.
Yeah, share the memories.
very good. So in conclusion, how can we reach you? I'm going to put up your webpage here too on the screen.
Okay.
So tell us how you can reach. Tell us the contact information.
Okay. If you want to reach me personally, it's Dan at AViwear, AViwear.com. Want to check our website? It's www.aviwear.com. And if you want to say hello to Debbie, it's Debbie at aviwear.com.
I'm going to bring this up. So we're closing out. So in closing, I thank you for coming on the podcast today. I'm going to leave the broadcast up for a few minutes because I'm going to bring up your webpage.
Thank you, Bill.
And again, you can
Thank you.
download this from. It'll go in a couple different places. It'll be in YouTube. You can download it, use any part you want. That's the whole concept.
Excellent.
So we're all done with the podcast. So this is behind the
Yeah.
scenes.
There's
I was
her.
a little off today. I wasn't
There you
perfect.
go.
Good.
Yeah.
It'll sound good though. The podcast, when you listen to the podcast when it's edited, it'll sound very smooth. I'll try to get it up sooner than later. Let's see, AViwear. We're still broadcasting right now.
All right.
See, AViwear came up.
We also have several that are now in black and white, and with that and the lenses, you actually have, 14 different kinds of sunglasses.
Yeah. The designer name.
Oh, I didn't tell about the goggles. Oh.
You still talk. We'll mention
Okay.
the goggles.
Just to let everybody know, we're also developing goggles with Bluetooth in it, so you'll be able to communicate like your sunglasses for all you people that will board and snowboard and mountain bike and everything. We'll have the goggles set up. They're basically interchangeable polarized lenses. The camera's on top. We use a 1080p for these because we have a larger area. And you get a single picture too. You press the button on the side, it activates the camera, and you have about an hour and a half of video at 1080p.
Very good. We're done with the podcast. We can talk
Okay.
about this a little bit. There's your AViwear. There actually you can see this on the
Okay.
the YouTube or wherever they might find this, which is really neat.
There you go. There's the goggles
right
there with the camera in the middle.
So it's actually broadcasting onto here.
And they have interchangeable lenses also.
Yes.
The goggles, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
That's
Boulder
the white
Dam.
pair.
So is it Boulder Dam or Hoover Dam?
Hoover Dam,
right?
yeah.
Hoover Dam.
Hoover Dam.
it had, I guess the workers called it Boulder Dam.
Originally, yes,
How the name-
from Boulder City.
From Boulder City.
And there's our friends of AViwear.
There you are, yeah.
It's people we ski with all around the world.
Very
Another
good.
pair of the black goggles with the motocross nose piece. And there's us in Mammoth, Dave's Run.
Yeah, Dave's Run. Nice.
And this is our new one. This will be the one with the live broadcasting. And this is one of our shows we go to, where we present the products to everyone.
What shows do you go to?
We go to Snow Jam,
Mm-hmm.
which is L.A. and or actually San Diego area and Las Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
and Ski Dazzle, which we may think about. We might be in Seattle for theirs, and also L.A. along with the Vision Expo, Interbike Expo, and CES, which is coming up in January,
Mm-hmm.
and last of all will be SIA, which is Ski Industry Association in Denver.
Very good.
Yeah.
So you do like motocross and biking too?
Yes, we do.
Bicycles.
It's great for bikes.
No Hans Ray. Hopefully I interview him next week. I know him.
No hands, Ray?
He's from Austria,
Uh-huh.
and he lives in Laguna Beach. I'll be down there, so hopefully I'll get by and see him.
I'll gotta get him a pair of glasses.
Yeah, he's
Take it.
show him the glasses. Too.
Have some tunes and
Yeah,
while he's rocking out on the bike.
we're all done. Let's go off the live broadcast.